bring the whole fucking diseased, corrupt temple down on your head. It's gotta be biblical.
G'day folks, here we are again, Friday Deeper Dives, but we haven't heard from Jason and Dina because we've lost, potentially we haven't heard from them because we have lost another warrior this week, and Elisa's a bit upset about that. You've only just found out, haven't you? But yeah, Chella Smith passed away this week, and most of you know who Chella is. Obviously, she used to do a lot on the Charlie Ward show, and Jason, and I've seen many pictures of Jason and Dina and Ben Barlow, and you know, lots of people are heartbroken by this. You know, how many
yes,
more?
she was in our movie too.
Yeah,
she was in Dear Mr. President. Yeah.
So we don't know if Jason's going to be on. We haven't heard anything, but that's, you know, absolutely fine. You do what you got to do, brother. We love you and we love Dina. And so we thought we'd just come on and probably waffle on a little bit. I've got a little. There was a little bit. Let's just play this video because this was posted. I'm not sure who posted it actually, whether it was Jason or Dina or Ben Barlow, but everyone's been commenting on it. But it's just a lovely little tribute to Chella Smith here. So we'll play this, yeah? It's 7 minutes long. Yeah?
Yes, definitely. Sorry, I was muted already. Yes.
Yeah, right.
And when I'm going out on my boat, catching my fish, don't ask me for a bite because I'm not sharing. Except for with him. With him, I'll share. But like I said, don't bother me when I'm rich.
God gave me you for the ups and downs. God gave me you for the days of doubt. And for when I think I lost my way.
Checking in from beautiful Las Vegas, where we're here for the Truth Tour. Make sure.
And I've been waiting for this moment. It's like it was yesterday. I was praying for a miracle, scared to have a little hope. And now looking back today, seeing all the things you've done, I can't even add them up. 1, 2, 3, up to infinity. I'd run out of numbers before I could thank you for everything. God, I'm still counting my blessings, all that you've done in my life. The more that I look in the details, the more of your goodness I find. Father, on this side of heaven, I know that I'll run out of time, but I will keep counting my blessings, knowing I can't count that high.
Hey guys, so I'm here with Jamal. We are at Trump National Doral. He is taking me to my place where I'm staying at. Jack Nicholas is where I'm staying. It's absolutely gorgeous here. So I went outside because I just want to see what's outside because I'm going to meet everybody right now. And guess what? Right across from my room is the pool. So glad I brought 80 bathing suits.
Hi, it's Dina and Chella. We are at the Trump Doral Golf Course in Miami, Florida. Wish you could join us. We love you all.
I know that I'm running out of time, but I will keep counting my blessings, knowing I can't count that high. Oh, I can't count that high. Three, up to infinity. I'd run out of numbers before I could thank you for everything. God, I'm still counting my blessings. Oh, that you've done in my life. The more that I look in the detail, the more of your goodness I'll find. Father, on this side of heaven, I know that I'm running out of time, but I will keep counting my blessings, knowing I can't count that high. I will keep counting my blessings, knowing I can't count that high. You're my, always you're my, forever you're my reality. You're my sunshine, you're my best times, you're my anomaly. And I'd choose you in 100 lifetimes. I choose you in 100 worlds. I'd find you, and I'd say I do.
It's beautiful out. We need some soil so I can finish my tomatoes. I got chocolate cherry tomatoes and large
And
tomatoes.
the law don't ever come back here.
So I gotta go get some soil.
Reckon they don't try.
I'm almost done with the garden.
Put some beer on.
And next I will do the peppers. Or I might do the peppers first. I don't know. I'm going to get soil now. I'll figure it out when I get home. You know what I'm saying?
That sucks.
Yeah, I'm muted. I was muted. The funeral's tomorrow by the looks of it. So it's, I would imagine Jason and Dina are travelling. And love to all of you. You know, Jason, Dina, Ben, Charlie, everyone. You know, people.
Jason, Dina's calling. I'm going to mute myself really fast.
Okay, well, tell her if she wants to come on and say anything, you can. All right. So I'm not going to say anything for a minute.
Guys at the Trump Doral and those beautiful photos. Is that the one you did? Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Lisa, I posted that. I made that, right? And I just have to tell you this really quick, and I'll let you go, but
I'll be right on.
We just have a bit of silence at the moment, guys. All right.
Everyone's sending prayers to you guys, okay? We will. I will. I'll tell them. Okay. All right. Much love to you and Jason.
Yeah, we love you.
Stu said he loves you. Okay. All right. Bye-bye, honey. Yeah, obviously she can't come on, but she said to send love to everyone. She's sorry they can't be here. And yeah, she's having a hard time.
Yeah.
So just another one of these beautiful people taken way too soon, doing so much for our movement and for people around the world.
Yeah.
Wow.
Exactly. You don't know what to say, do you, at times like this? But it just, well, it's not that it makes you want to. You just do. We carry on with, you know, we not necessarily double our efforts, but we've lost a lot of people now in this. And that's why I keep fighting on.
Yeah, just sending so much love to her husband and her children, her grandchildren, and her whole family. Nothing really to say. Thank God her memory's there. You know, she's done so much. She's been on so many shows. She's given us so much like hope and information. She was a badass. She was just wonderful.
Yeah. No, exactly that. From Patriots Across the Pond to all our her husband and her family and all their friends, and Jason Dina and Ben Barlow and Charlie Ward, you know, a lot of these people we haven't actually, spoke to, who know her, but we are all one big warrior family, and we taking down the evil and global behemoth that we've all been striving and fighting to take down. We have lost a lot of people on the way, and we, some of us have been lost as well. Many soldiers and other people fighting this battle, and we will always cherish what they've done and always keep them in our thoughts and memory.
Yeah. It's just like, there's all the sadness, right, and the heartbreak, but then the anger just comes flying in, and like I feel like I hope God can just clear my heart, but it just makes me so angry when you hear that people are still suffering and dying from these alleged diseases. It's so frustrating.
Yeah. We fight on.
Yep.
We fight on. Yeah, love you all in the chat. So, what do you want to do today? Do you want to?
It's kind of a tough pivot, I don't know if maybe we could do a few bits just in terms of things that we heard that are happening. I know some news came in that you told me a few minutes ago, and chat with everyone for a few minutes, but
yeah, exactly that. Onwards and upwards, Kate. We do fight on.
Yep.
So yeah, all right. Let's have a little chat about a little bit of news. James Comey has just been subpoenaed to testify. Where did I say that? It's in my Stu's News channel.
Now, what's interesting is if we use the Hillary and Bill example of their deposition and, anything having to do with subpoenas and all that, I'm going to go out on a limb here without knowing anything more than he's just been subpoenaed, that we can probably assume that whatever we hear come out in any kind of testimony probably happened a while ago.
Yeah, well, a lot of people think that James Comey was taken over a long, long time ago. But I've got I can play this little clip. I've only posted one clip about it.
Okay.
Listen to this. The Department of Justice has subpoenaed former FBI Director James Comey. That is according to a source to Fox News Digital. The subpoena is in connection to Comey's role in drafting an intel community assessment that claimed Russia interfered in the 2016 presidential election on behalf of then candidate Donald Trump. The subpoena was served last week from the Southern District of Florida and is connected to the ongoing investigation into former CIA Director John Brennan.
Well, I mean, there you go. We have been saying for a while, haven't we, that, the big names that are going to go down potentially first, sort of Brennan and this is all, and if this comes out, because this is all the Russiagate probe, obviously, which is all leading to election truth. A little while ago, they were in Fulton County, weren't they, getting all those ballots? They're now in Maricopa County as well. It's all building. This is from the Gateway Pundit. People say to me, because when I say to people, you're not still watching the news, are you? BBC, ITV, CNN, that fucking all that shit. Well, where do you get your news from? To be honest with you, if I ever see a story, right, and I want to know whether it's kosher and people are reporting on it, I usually go to the Gateway Pundit. That is my sort of first port of call, because they tend to be pretty decent there. But yeah, it's been subpoenaed. There's loads of stuff. So, I mean, Josh Reap was even talking the other day that these arrests are coming, right? And they are getting closer and closer and closer. Will the arrest of Comey or Brennan be a mass population awakening?
No.
Probably not. It'll wake up a lot of the intelligent people, but
Right.
that's going to lead to the Hillaries, the Obamas, the
Yeah.
Bill Gates, the Faucis, because it'll go Russiagate, elections cheated. How did they do it? COVID.
Yeah.
And it brings them all into the play, doesn't it? All those sealed indictments.
Yeah. And I mean, you know, the thing is, like, there have been those people that have just been, whether they're, you know, in our community, right? Podcasters, and they just have been carrying on for, I would say realistically, that I just hear it like constantly, like the last 2 years, you know, and where the arrests and where the perp walks, and everybody said it was going to come, but like, I don't know why people have been so up in arms that the timing wasn't according to what they thought was right, because I think the timing seems to be perfect now. You know, we're at a point right now where so much has come out. You have the Epstein files that have come out that have shed light on so many people, and how this whole club of disgusting, what they like to call themselves, elites, and whether they're politicians, celebrities, whatever it is, we're starting to now break down that idea that these people were something special. And I think that was like a perfect strategy, because you're killing the image that people have, like, a little at a time, to avoid kind of mass hysteria or anybody thinking that these people are victims, right? Because a lot of people on the left love to say how Trump and, you know, I would tend to think as well, military and all of that is, you know, out to get everyone. So first you kill their reputations, you show what slimeball pedophiles they are, corrupt assholes, and then you start to go after them. And I mean, the timing on everything, in my opinion, has been pretty impeccable, even though, you know, we'd like a lot of things to have happened already, just kind of as humans. But I'm really happy the way the timing is going. And I'm sure there's going to be a shitload more that's going to be coming out on those Epstein files with a lot of these, let's say, more well-known. Because honestly, I don't think the American public, forget about the international public, but then I don't think they really know who Comey and Brennan, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, most people don't get involved in politics. That's the thing. You know, I never wanted to know. I knew who a lot of people were, not so much American politicians, of course. Why would I?
Right.
I know more about American politics now than I do about British politics and who all these people are, right? Because I've looked into them so much. I mean, we know it's the catalyst of what's going on, isn't it? America and the 16-year plan. But I believe that part of this long-winded play out of the operation was to get people to start noticing what was going on and what all these fuckers were doing in politics, you know, because the people now know. You can't deny this. There can't be many people left that actually think the government is looking after their backs 117%. You can't believe, although we all know people that do, most people go, yeah, we know they're all crooks, but we can't do nothing about it. Sadly.
Yeah. You know, not to switch gears, but Razor Rick actually sent me a video, I guess this morning, that I was watching. And ironically enough, remember yesterday when we had Renee on and he was asking a lot of questions about the book of Enoch. And I think I'm probably going to bastardize it a little bit, but he was basically saying, like, I want to be able to look at, like, for my faith, like, what did Jesus actually say? Like, where is it that there's more about how he lived? And, you know, he was saying things like that. Well, very interestingly, and I wanted to, you know, ask you off camera, but I might as well ask you here. This video that I watched talks about the Ethiopian Bible, and Razor has been, you know, doing a lot of research into that, like just in conversation and on some of his shows. And it was pretty fascinating, some of the things that they talked about. And it leads back to what you're saying, because so many people have revered a lot of, whether it's, politicians, celebrities, doctors in, high places, religious people in high places, and pastors that, have a television or, a bigger audience pulpit. And what I found most interesting, and I would love for us to maybe do a show with Razor, and if Renee wants to come on and get his mind blown a little bit and expand, the bottom line to the Ethiopian Bible, if I just kind of cliff note it, is that there's so much more that Jesus said and taught after his resurrection, okay, where at least in Roman Catholicism, we're sort of taught, and I guess maybe in other forms of Christianity, you're taught like he was resurrected on the third day, and then like he kind of just ascended into heaven like a few days. He said hi to people and then he left. And according to this Bible, which there are 88 books, right? So all those were removed when the Council of Nicaea met, and then eventually with the King James Bible. And they actually talk about how the most incredible things that he said, that if that gets out, you will massively destroy all organized religion and all the controls that they have over us. Because at the core of all of this was that he said there is no place to go. There is no physical temple. It's all in you. And we are the temple, and we are the relationship with our Creator, and our consciousness is what we are here to live by, the power of it. So that kind of goes back to what we're saying, because all these people have, and I'm sure at some point us, right, everybody has had those, dependency moments of some kind, that it's just all blowing up. And part of what he talks about is like what we're experiencing now as this great awakening, that it wasn't about him coming back, right? We're all picturing him coming back like, hi, how you doing? But it's really about, it talks about how what he was saying was, it was really this great awakening of embracing our own power and that connection. So I've just given like a little overview, not the whole thing. And I'd love to do a deep dive, but it really does have such biblical meaning what's happening right now. I mean, we look at someone like Comey or Brennan or Hillary, or, and we see political figure and, criminal, but it really does have so much to do with the way people have perceived these people and how they've given up their own power, and they've been sort of forced to give up their power because of all the attacks they've put on us for thousands of years. So I'd love to do like a deep dive into that. I think that would be really like fun, and I think it would be very educational for a lot of people.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, talking about that with Renee, I love it at the moment, because we're going over the basics, and we're still blowing his mind, just showing him little things. And I want to continue that for a while, but I would love to do in the coming months, Red Pilling Rennie deeper dives, right? And we'll have a guest come on.
Yeah.
Right. And take him down a rabbit hole that he wants to go down.
Yeah.
Thankfully, we haven't got any garlic experts, have we? We can get on, but yeah.
Yeah. No, I think it's I think that a lot of these things are going to start to surface in a very different way that they have. And honestly, it's very scary, because on yesterday's show with Rick Bosey, we were talking about what are the implications of the takedown of Israel, right? There's so many, whether it's to the Jewish people or to the the Christians, that hold Israel in such high regard. And what is that going to do to them when they start finding a lot of this stuff out? What does it do to other religions and other organized groups, the Catholics, it's going to be an implosion. It's going to be an implosion. And if you notice, people that have had an awakening, right? What usually happens with an awakening? Usually with an awakening, most times, right, it's brought on by some kind of trauma or, something that happens, right? Then you start awakening. But most people that have an awakening, what happens? They usually have the death of their ego. Like the things that mattered, the material world. And again, I'm not putting people down that like nice things, or you want to have a nice trip, or you want to, enjoy, the material world. We live here. We should enjoy it. That should be our right. But there's a difference between that and having that own us and define us. And that's sort of when the ego dies. And it's remarkable how so many people in our movement, the real warriors, you don't find them to be like ego filled, we're not none of us are really saying, I can't wait to have prosperity because I want to buy a Ferrari. And most of us are saying, I'm sort of frustrated because if I had more money, I could do more things for other people. I could help people, I could see the world and understand other cultures. And so I think it really falls in line with this whole idea of what Jesus was saying. It's about awakening.
I think part of this long drawn out awakening is to really get people to look at their egos anyway, because we've all got an ego. You can't live without it. I did a bit of research into it's called, the ego, the id, and the super ego. Right. I think it's like having that on your shoulder and that on your shoulder. It's like the devil and Jesus whispering in your ears and go on, nick it, don't. You know what I mean? That sort of thing. But yeah, I think most people in this truthing movement that is what we've all been working on, is our egos, to become. I could walk about going, you fucking idiot, all day long to certain people out there, but I don't find it necessary to do it. I don't want to do that. I want to sort of work on myself and help others all the time. And the fact that you and I continue to do this is because we want to help others. It's not because we want to be famous or, get loads of followers. We want to get this truth out to as many people as possible. And then we will do something else, after I'd love to carry on doing a podcast afterwards, helping people and talking about old stuff and taking the piss a bit and going back over COVID years and all these sorts of things. But we won't need to be constantly reporting on what's happening. Yeah. Because red pills will be out. And once the red pills have dropped globally and potentially we lose 4 to 6% of the people, those people that are not yet awake will be all doing their own investigation. Once they all learn they've been lied to and tricked and fucked about with and ejected all their lies, they are not going to want to let it happen again.
Yeah.
So everyone then will be an investigator, because once you found out you've been lied to or cheated on or someone's done the dirty on you, you know what I mean, or one of your mates has stolen money off you or any of these things, you don't look at people in the same way.
Right.
Ever.
Yeah.
Everyone deserves a second chance, maybe a third sometimes, but it changes you to look at people differently.
Yeah, 100%.
Doesn't it? And what you're saying about this awakening, did you know that the White House today, I posted that today. It might have been yesterday or the day before. The US government has registered the domain name aliens.gov and aliens.gov.
They registered that yesterday, you said?
Yeah. So look, the Vigilant
That's
Fox.
Interesting.
March 20th. Disclosure: U.S. government registers aliens.gov domain after Trump vows to release the files on UFOs. Former Air Force officer claims UFOs disabled. You can read about all this, but it's aliens.gov, and there's a better one here because he's got a video of Trump. I want to play this.
Okay, go ahead.
Fucking thing.
I can tell you, he gave classified information. He's not supposed to be doing that. He made a big mistake. He took it out of classified information. No, I don't have an opinion on it.
Well, it's funny that they say about the Pentagon, because if you listen to Laura Eisenhower, right, and many others, but Laura in particular talk about her great grandfather's time in office. She always talks about how Val Thor, who was a non-terrestrial, was here to help the government and was kept in the Pentagon, I think, for a few years, helping them. So it just makes me laugh when they say there's evidence, and because it's still a crock of shit the way they say it. Do you know what I mean? So it'll be very interesting to see what this actual declassification is. Is it like we've identified different, ships or this or that, or, or is it like really full on? Is it like, yeah, we've been working with them, they're helping us, they introduced us to some great technologies. Who knows? Everybody has hinted at the idea that maybe XRP and some of these crypto blockchain are gifts, if you will, from having this quantum system of I don't want to call it money, this quantum system of exchange of value or whatever, weaponry, healing modalities. Like, that's what I'm saying. Is it going to be like a disclosure or like a disclosure?
Well, I think we're going to get some sort of disclosure to the fact that they're not out there. They've been here with us for a very long time. In fact, they might have been here for a long time before us and are still around. So we've yet to see what's going to occur with that, but we will just keep our eyes on about it.
Yeah.
And Trump gave us another little nod yesterday. He did another tippy top, didn't he? Did you hear that?
Yes.
Out of 114 sophisticated rockets, every single one of them was shot down with our equipment. All our equipment. It's amazing, actually, how good it is. So we want to be sure, and it's a small price to pay to make sure that we stay tippy top.
Mr. President, the Treasury Secretary this morning said there were defections among Iranian leadership. Are you aware of that? And
yeah, you don't need to watch any more of that. Did you hear him say to the Prime Minister of Japan about, you didn't give us any warning about Pearl Harbor? Did you?
Do you have that?
I think so, yeah. Let me just try and find it if you want to say anything for a minute.
Okay. Let's see. We have Jerry Collier. Valiant Thor is still in the Pentagon or White House. He has been there for hundreds of years. I certainly believe that, and that's possible. And, we know from people like Alex Collier and other people that their lifespan is so much longer than ours.
Yeah.
So it's very reasonable. 100 years isn't, that much.
Yeah. This is savage.
A good friend, but one question: why didn't you tell U.S. allies in Europe and Asia, like Japan, about the war before attacking Iran? So we are very confused about Japanese citizens.
Well, one thing, you don't want to signal too much. You know, when we go in, we went in very hard, and we didn't tell anybody about it because we wanted surprise. Who knows better about surprise than Japan? Okay, why didn't you tell me about Pearl Harbor? Okay.
Did you see the? Hold on. Did you see the Prime Minister? She was like,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, when she arrived at the White House, she gave Trump a massive hug. You know, they're all playing parts in this.
yeah.
Oh, we know that. You know, I mean, no doubt about that anymore. If people didn't watch our show with Ricardo Bosi yesterday about all the different hats, and I did ask him prior to the show to have that ready. I've seen him do it before, and he's updated it.
Yes.
And it's just an excellent explanation of what is going on. All these different colour hats. People were saying there's no grey hats in there, but what is a grey hat? You know, is a grey hat someone that used to be a white hat or used to be a black hat or was working both sides? It's, you know, there's some snakes out there, isn't there?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's that. Comey, aliens.gov. Tippy top. Yeah. I don't really know what to say. I mean, it's just nice coming on and doing that little tribute to Chella, wasn't it? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So,
yeah. So let's see. So what do we have coming up next week? We've got some good stuff. Obviously, tomorrow we will. It's an off week for our family chat. Right, we did it last week, and then let's see. Monday we have
nothing on Saturday.
Right, but we have Derek Johnson coming back on Monday, and we've got another round with. Oh wow, it's like round 2 this week, right? We got Derek coming back. We have Mike Barra on Tuesday. And, we'll be back in the saddle again with Matt Geiger on Wednesday.
Yeah. And then I don't think we've got anyone booked in for Thursday, have we, as of yet? We have got some good guests coming up, I'll tell you. But no. And see, I was talking to Lisa about this other day, and we started our show on a Thursday. It was our only show, and we called it the weekly show live, didn't we?
Weekly live, yeah.
And it just doesn't make any sense now, having it called the weekly show live, because we started doing a interview guests on Tuesday, then interview guests on a Monday as well, and then Matt Geiger on a Wednesday, Jason Keel on a Friday. So the Thursday weekly show doesn't sound very good, does it? So I think we're going to call it Thursday Thunder. What do you think? Yeah.
Yeah. What do you guys think?
A bit of Thursday Thunder, and then if we don't have a guest on, it will be Elisa and I rattling on and doing a few bits and pieces. And if we do have a guest on, it'll be Thursday Thunder with a guest.
Yeah. Yeah. We have a few amazing guests coming up on the Thursday Thunder.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is all good. So, yeah, I'll tell you what, we'll have a chill out then. We'll have a nice early shoot for the weekend. Thanks everyone for joining us.
Yeah,
we love you all.
Love you guys.
Keep smiling, keep fighting for the people we've lost. You know, they want us to fight on. Every person we've lost in this would be wanting us to fight on and finish this for them and us, humanity, the children, and get all these fuckers arrested and taken down publicly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful
all right,
people.
Guys, well, we'll see you next week. Have a wonderful weekend. Sending lots of love.
Yeah. Yeah. And we'll see you Monday. Have a great weekend. Where we go, one we go all.
Make sure you're watching Stu's News and Patriots Across the Pond for some of your awakening information. Amazing guests every week from Monday to Saturday. Visit patriotsacrossthepond.com and follow Stewie and Elisa today on Rumble for the live shows. And remember, where we go one, we go all.
In a world flooded with noise, clarity has become rare. People are questioning what they're told and searching for something real. Mr. Heal's modern wellness meets old school remedies. CBD tinctures, methylene blue, gummies and edibles, THC-free wellness, and functional remedies crafted with old school care and modern precision. Biozox, a trusted source for ivermectin and fenbendazole. Biozox, believe your health decisions should be yours, not dictated by politicians or big pharma. Crafted with purpose and precision, Freedom Forged coffee, cacao and mushroom tinctures, small batch roasted coffee, rich cacao and functional mushrooms crafted with purpose. Verity Metals, redefining what precious metals investing should be. Why choose Verity Metals? We're not just another gold dealer. We're a trusted retirement partner. Our clients choose us because we lead with education, integrity, and transparency. Medical bills are the leading cause of bankruptcy in the United States, accounting for 66.5% of bankruptcies. We can all agree the healthcare system is broken. There is an alternative: impact health sharing, which Yahoo News is calling the disruptor in the $4.6 trillion healthcare system. For more information, visit patriotsacrossthepond.com.